ladies, this is Mellon and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, girl, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. And if you are not new here, then hey girl, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for all the ladies, whether you're new or you're part of the Driven Dream Girls family. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. I'm super excited to be back on camera and filming today. It has been 2 weeks since I did a video last time, and oh my gosh, it feels like a month. But 2 weeks ago, I had posted on my Instagram stories, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, that I had got a stomach virus, and just everything after that just kind of was like I couldn't get it back together. So I was out for 2 days, almost maybe 2 or 3 days with the stomach virus thing, and then I was super busy in the salon. March is one of the busiest months for me for some reason. It's up there with Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know why, but March is super busy. So I've been super busy in the salon, just trying to get it together. So enough rambling. I got it together. Today is the 1st of April. I'm super excited about April, the month of April, and everything it has to offer. I hope you ladies are too. For all of my newbies who are watching, we are those driven dream girls. We are fearless, we are bold, and we are going after all of our dreams and goals in 2019 without fear. So if you are here for it, girl, keep on watching. I would love for you to be a part of the family. We also have a Driven Dream Girls Facebook group page. I go on there live. I normally do chats, but I go on there live every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So just to give some tips and to help people, and if you need a vent, if you need inspiration, if you just want to be around positive women, please feel free to join our Driven Dream Girls Facebook group page, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will leave all of that in the description box. And if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs this video, and yeah, please leave comments. All right, so let's jump into this video. This video today is going to be about tips on saving up for a salon suite. I get DMs all the time about this particular topic, so I really wanted to focus on all the DMs that I get normally about questions, and just remembering what people are asking me and making a video about it. But yes, saving up for a salon suite, going into a salon suite with no clients like myself, like I did, which was really freaking hard. I get a lot of questions about that. So yeah, I'm going to give you some tips on things that you can do before you move into your salon suite to save up for it, to have great success, and especially if you're going in with no clientele like I did, okay? So one of the things that I've said many times in previous videos is to do your research, okay? So you want to do your research on what location is a good fit for you, the way they operate as far as taking payments for the salon suite, which is a good fit for you. Are you going to work with a small company? Are you going to work with a corporation that's corporated? Are you going to work with a franchise? I know salon lofts where I lease my loft through, I think it is corporate, it's not franchise. So there is a lot of professionalism and, people getting back with you and addressing concerns, questions about, the online booking they provide, your salon suite, if there's any issues, community issues, loft issues, if anything needs to be fixed. So a salon suites, whether it's corporate or franchise or small business owned, that's very, very important. It makes a big difference in the way things are going to run within the company. For some people, when it's a small business and locally owned, a lot of times I find out it's a lot less expensive as far as taking payments for your lease, where you're leasing your suite through. It's more flexible. As far as like a corporate place where I work, it's like to the books. This is how it is. If you move in, they do give incentives, maybe, prorated leases for like a month, but after that initial trial period of you being there for 30 days is corporate by the books. This is how much is coming out, automatic draft. There's no if and ands about it. That's just how it is. They don't care whether you have the money or not. Yeah, so that's how it goes. And then a franchise, you know, it can be kind of stressful as far as getting in touch with people, concerns, issues, getting stuff fixed if things are happening. You know, can you get in touch with the person that's in charge? So that's really important. Some important research that I would find out is, you know, are you going to go with a corporate company where everything's professional, you can reach people, but everything's by the book, so you got to have your ish together? You know, are you going to go with a small business where it's more flexible, work with you? Are you going to go with a franchise? So those aspects are very important, okay? Another tip before you move into your salon suite is to definitely price. Pricing is important. How much is your lease a week? You know, how do you feel comfortable with the pricing? You know, is that something that you feel comfortable doing? Now for me, my lease, no, I did not feel comfortable doing it, but you know, just going back to work for somebody else was just more scary than me paying whatever I had to pay. So what I did was, you know, I definitely saved up money for the first 30 days of my prorated amount. So that's one very important thing that I would encourage you ladies is to save. Take your time, okay? I don't want you ladies to get in a salon suite and then you don't have success and then you move out. You have to move out because you're no longer able to pay, or you're just not getting the clients, and then you're discouraged, and then you go back to working for people that you never try, okay? So I would definitely, if you're thinking about a salon suite and you do not have the clientele, but you want to jump out there, you want to start your own business, you want to really create a life that you love, take your time and be patient and save, okay? Maybe save for 6 months, save for a year, you know, do your research, you know, what are you going to specialize in? What kind of products and tools do you need for those services that you are going to specialize in? So definitely would work on saving money. Be patient, maybe save for 6 months, or maybe take a year and save. I think a good 6 months to a year of you actually being accountable, coming up with a budget and staying committed to it, okay, and say, I'm gonna put this money aside for my business every month, okay, as like, you know, as something, a back end, a cushion, you know, that can help you meet your responsibilities and your requirements in the suite until you build the clientele that you want to build, okay? So I definitely would recommend doing that. I would definitely recommend getting out of any debt that you may have, paying off any credit cards that you may have, you know, getting completely rid of them. You definitely want to size down your debt, okay? Because if you're moving in with no clientele like me, you definitely want to put yourself on a strict budget. Because as a business owner, especially if you're new like me, no paying yourself, okay? So everybody wants to move with salon suites, but the unglamorous side of that is not paying yourself for a year. Not paying yourself for a year and investing back in your business doesn't sound glamorous at all, but that's how it is. Now, for some of you, it might not be that way. For some of you, you know, you might move in and have success and making the money you want to make and living the life you want to live, and that's wonderful and awesome. And then for some of you, you know, you might be working with different circumstances. So, you know, for me, not paying myself for a year, that is definitely not something that we want to hear, but it's definitely something that I had to deal with and just got used to, that this is how it is. Most businesses don't see any money, you know, until after the first 3 to 5 years, okay? I'm going into my second year. I'm starting to get new clients every day. I'm starting to be able to pay myself and invest back in my business. And no matter what, even if you're able to pay yourself, you want to always make sure that you are keeping money in there, investing back into your business, because you just, when you work for yourself, it's an adventure, it's a roller coaster. You never know what's gonna happen. So, you should save up money for if you get sick and you have to stay a few days after work. You need to put money in there to replenish products and retail and supplies to keep your suite clean, or if you want to travel and take classes, if you want to sign up for subscriptions for your skills and to learn, if you want to invest in merch as far as t-shirts, pins, stuff like that. Is for some of you, you might not have a family, you might want to build that money up in there because you might need to take maternity leave one day. For some of you, you might want to take vacation. So it's always important. It's very, very important, smart, and it's what successful people do. It's not something that's glamorous again, but you need to keep money back in that account. You need to invest back into your business, okay, in order for it to grow. So what else would I recommend? For some of you, if you're young enough, if you have, I know this is not glamorous either, but this is how it is, okay? You have to sacrifice to get what you want. You can't expect to get what you want without any kind of sacrifice. So some of you might not like what I'm getting ready to say, but I'm gonna say it, all right? For some of you, you might have to stay, move in with your family. Some of you are still young enough where you can move back if it's the right situation. Hopefully you're in good standing with your parents, but some of you might have to move back in with your parents, or some of you might have to roommate just to size down on living expenses. Because I'm telling you, when you get into the salon suite, you don't have the clients. It's a lot of working hard, busting your butt, okay? It's a lot of pouring back into your business, okay? For some of you, you won't see the kind of money you want to make until that second year, that third year. Then you're starting to be like, oh, okay, that whole first year was worth it. And you ladies know in a previous video, I told you that starting a business is just like having a baby. Lots of research says that when women who first have babies, the first 3 months, the first 3 to 6 months are the hardest. No sleep, lots of hard work, lots of adjusting, lots of getting used to things, getting in the swing of things, okay? Always having to be there, be hands-on. That's how it is having a business. It's your baby, and especially if you're starting from scratch like I did, it is hard work, but it definitely is worth it. I would not change a thing. I definitely am surprised that I even went this route, because you ladies know having a salon was never a dream of mine. But having a business was, because running a salon is a lot of hard work. Never wanted to do it. Cosmetology school, we had a project about it, something I didn't want to do. But I do think Salon Suite was a gateway for me to actually start a business. So when you get a Salon Suite, you have to come out of that hairstylist mode and you have to go into entrepreneur and business mode. And you can't let Salon Suite be the only thing you do. You should always be thinking about the future. You should always be a year ahead, 6 months to a year ahead when thinking about your business. For me, staying in my Salon Suite, probably 3 to 5 years. I don't want to stay at a salon suite forever. I do feel like there are some cons to a salon suite, and I will make a separate video about that. But ladies, when you get in this salon suite, you will have time to develop yourself. You will have time to find out things about yourself. There's other ways and other things you can do to create many streams of income, whether it be creating something with your hands, whether it be providing a service on your expertise, whether it be starting a YouTube channel, a podcast. You don't just want to get caught up in a box and stay in salon suite mode, because I feel like salon suites are a great way to step out and get your feet wet in starting a business, in entrepreneurship, and seeing how much it would take to run a full-on salon. And trust me, it's a lot of work, okay? So yeah, this video is getting going on 15 minutes. So just a recap. You want to take 6 months to a year to do your research about the services you're going to specialize in, where your pricing needs to be, and how much you need to save up before you move into your salon suite. You know, start researching on the kind of decor you want, how you're going to paint it, you know, what kind of products and services you're going to offer. You know, come up with a budget when you move in. You know, how much are you going to spend on decor? How much are you going to spend on product? How much are you going to spend on marketing? All of those things are important. The next thing is size down on your bills. Get used to living on a budget. Get used to not eating out at lunch, making your lunch, you know, packing a lunch, super important. You know, get used to going to bed early, or, you know, staying up late and getting up early. You know, that's all a part of the process, okay? So, and another thing too is if you can move in with your family, if you're still young enough and you live with your parents, you know, come to them with your vision. You know, let them know that you're serious, you know, about running a business and, you know, being an entrepreneur. You know, come to them with your vision and your plan with what you want to do, so they know you're serious. And then really take that time to learn all you can as far as skill, research on what it takes to run a business. Definitely in these days and times, you definitely want to learn all you can about social media, marketing, and you definitely want to research on niche services, niche ideas, because that is the way I'm seeing a lot of businesses do that. I'm seeing not just hair industry, but food, clothing boutiques, you know, even when it comes down to your YouTube channel, you know, figure it out. What kind of service are you going to specialize in? Because you can really zero in and make those, you know, those 2 or 3 services that you offer really great. So that's my time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave questions, comments, concerns are welcome. I love communicating with you guys. I love answering your questions. I'm so happy to be back on YouTube, filming again, not back on YouTube, but filming again. And as always, you ladies have a great week. I love you. Love yourself so you can love others. Heal yourself so you can bring healing to others, and be a light and live in your light so you can share your light, okay? I love you. See you in the next video. Bye.